So we'll begin with Nagoya Obi. Have the obi, place it over your left shoulder, hand, and turn around clockwise in a circle. When you get to the first rotation, you're going to reach in and pull this down. What that does is it pulls the obi straight. And continue to bring the obi around you. Okay? So we now have the motif in the center, more or less, if there is one. And now I'm going to tie. So, holding this up, bringing this over to my shoulder. I'm going to tighten a little bit, and then I'm going to cross underneath, and this leftover piece is going to be folded and tuck it into the top here, just so that it's out of the way for the moment. Okay? I'm going to go back to this part here now, and we're going to take the makura and obiage, and underneath we're going to find a good place that's attractive. If we go too high, it's difficult. It's going to create a kind of a lump. So you want to get to a point, opening that up, making sure that your makura is in the center here. And then you're going to pass this around. Okay? Hold on and place it on your back. Taking the cords, you're going to reach through, and here I've got the cord for the pillow, the makura, and somewhere in here the cord for the other side. Release the obiage, you don't need that for the moment, and make sure that the makura is tied tight. I'm wrapping around 3 times or so. Pull it nice and tight into a little knot and put it in where it's out of the way. The obiage, we want to just get this out of the way too. We'll tie that up more attractively in a moment. Just want to get it out of the way for the moment. Okay, so now we have underneath, we have all of this lump here, so we want to smooth it out somewhat, as much as possible, so it's relatively flat. And now we have to use a karihimo to hold this in place. So, lifting this up, put this around your waist, and pinching the obi and the cord, we're going to gently bring this up little by little until it forms the shape of the taiko. Don't worry if it's not perfect right now. You can fix it a little bit once it's in place. And then bring the cord around, and temporarily we're going to tie it here in the front. This cord we're going to take off in a moment. It's just holding everything in place for now. Okay? So checking, this is more or less straight. The taiko is more or less in position. And now, with the cord held in the middle, we're going to release this tie, pull it a little, and this is going to get folded through the loop here in the back. So I'm going to reach my hand in. Here's my hand. I'm going to pass this to my hand and feed it through. Sometimes it's useful to get someone to help you on this side here, because it's not always easy. Sometimes, especially with old Nagoya obis, they're very short. So don't worry about this. Somebody can help you with this later if you need to. Alright, so now again my hand is here. And I'm going to place the obijime through in the center. And then come back to the middle. Make these the same length. Left over right and under. Make sure we don't get that in the way. And tighten and tighten. And the left hand makes a loop and